if you keep waking up at around 3 or 4 in the morning and it feels like your mind switches on automatically and prevents sleep, there's usually a pattern behind it. And once you understand that pattern, it stops feeling random and such an issue. This is something I see a lot in people dealing with anxiety or long-term stress. They assume they have a sleep problem, but what they actually have is a repeating thought loop that shows up at night when they want to be asleep, and it's surprisingly consistent. The 3 a.m. wake up is rarely just about sleep. It's usually the end point of a cycle that starts much earlier in the day. During the day, your mind is busy, you're distracted, occupied, managing tasks, but unresolved stress doesn't disappear. It gets stored. Then, at night, your brain finally has space to process it, and this is where the loop begins. You wake up, you notice a thought, you evaluate it, your brain and nervous system wanting to know, why am I awake again when I should be asleep? And that question creates a second layer of alertness. Now you're not just awake, you're analyzing being awake, and your nervous system interprets that analysis as a signal that something needs attention or that you're in danger. So instead of settling back to sleep, your body stays slightly activated, and the more often this happens, the more your brain learns, this is what I do at this time of the morning. That's how patterns form. This is where most people misinterpret the problem. They think, I need to fix my sleep, but sleep isn't the issue here. The issue is the reaction to waking. And that's what keeps the loop going. So breaking this pattern doesn't start at bedtime. It starts at that moment you wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning. Instead of reacting to the thought, pause, notice it, but don't engage with it, and then shift your attention away from analysis and back into physical sensation. For example, notice your breathing or the feeling of your body on the bed. This interrupts the reinforcement cycle. You're not trying to force sleep. You're teaching your brain and nervous system that waking up is not something to react to. And when the reaction drops, the loop weakens. And when the loop weakens, sleep will return naturally on its own. So if you've been stuck in this 3 a.m. waking pattern, it's not random and it's not permanent. It's a learned loop, and learned patterns can be unlearned. If you want, I've put together a guided session specifically for breaking this pattern of 3 a.m. waking.